two things that I love are both trains and cars. I love trains and cars. First, like, look at my search history. They're right here. I in my search bar. I have a number of engines on here. Like Nickel Play World 765, Reading in Northern 2102, Pure Marquette at 1225, Union Pacific 844, 4, Pennsylvania 1361. You get it. I love trains and cars. And as you can see cars right here. Here, there are two go-to. This is the go-to guy for your car's information. McQueen's backstory, Doc's backstory, right? All of these short did you know videos, and complete racing history, Fillmore and Sarge, Doc Hudson, Lightning McQueen, and information about all other characters, even the other World Grand Prix characters and other races from 2006. Also, one thing, I'm just going to have like some other guy. I'm just going to put some other guy in the video. This guy, because he makes really cool edits. Okay, so what I'm here to talk about is Cars 2. While I enjoyed Cars 2 because it went into a different direction about spies and secret agents. The one thing that Cars 2 did too much, basically. And what do I mean by that? Cars 2 had 3 plots at once. And what exactly do I mean by that? That Cars 2 was doing too much. First there's this individual car who went miles and miles. He ran out of gas. And he converts himself to an electric car. This is Miles Axelrod, and created a new alternative fuel called All in All. And soon he created the World Grand Prix, the test and prove to the world that All in All is a next generation new fuel type. However, there's another plot going on where there's these lemons that decide to sabotage the World Grand Prix because the world has turned on them. Stop manufacturing their parts. They're old, rusty, unable to perform as good as they used to. So they take this opportunity to sabotage the races. People start becoming skeptical and think All in All is kind of bad. And in reality, Miles Axelrod had planned this the whole time. The World Grand Prix was just planned to turn the world against alternative fuels. It was. And what else did they do? Dude, that was too much. They had spies. Like Finbing Missile, Holly Shiftwell, Leland Turbo, and Rod Redline. You want to know the worst thing about the worst thing about this? Is that Rod Redline died. And Leland Turbo died as well. That's the bad part about this. And want to know what else kind of messed up Cars 2? Is that they had Mater as the main character. Thing is, Mater worked good as comic relief in the first one. He appeared every few scenes with something random to say. And Mater seemed good as comic relief. The problem is that they pushed Mater to be a main character in Cars 2. when it really, Cars 2 should have focused on McQueen. The thing is, they do mention Doc's death in Cars 2, but it happened but the way they mentioned it, they just mentioned it so fast that it's forgotten about. There were so many things wrong, a number of things wrong with Cars 2, that they did way too much. I'll put TheUnluckyTug's video in the description so you can understand where they messed up with Cars 2. It's basically a almost 2-hour marathon of Mater's Tall Tales, is what Lucky Tug says. Cars 2, while it had potential, they just did way too much. Yes, you can go in it. Yes, if you want to do spies, you can do that, but make sure you stick to only one plot, where it's simple and everyone understands. You can't have 3 plots at once, and just expect people to understand immediately. Honestly, if you think about it, you could just skip. You could just watch Cars in 2006, Cars from 2006, and then watch Cars 3, and you wouldn't have missed anything. Cars 1 and Cars 3 connect better because they're both about cars and motor racing and the legends in that area. Cars 2 didn't do that at all. Well, the problem was Cars 2 went in a different direction, and they did 3 plots at once, which did not work, and made Mater the main character, which did not work. And that's the issue with Cars 2. It would have been liked better if they actually took the time and stuck to one plot and one plot only. That's all I have to say for this video.